So this is game number 23, Vinestalker Scald, 23 wins in a row, hopefully. Well, we have 22 wins in a row. This is the 23rd game. Vinestalker Scald is, well, it's one of the worst combos remaining in the streak, I guess I would say. You know, you guys know my opinions on Scalds, which is to say I really don't like them. If I look at the Elliptic Streak, one of the ones I was really scared of was Formicid Scald, which we won. But this is worse, I would say, because at least the Formicid, one, it has more hit points, two, it can make kill holes right off the bat. Vinestalker Scald has, you know, an extra attack, I guess, an Ox attack, but it might do nothing. And I don't know what Elliptic was thinking, but he also has a third Scald a couple games from now called the Hillorg Scald, which may even be worse than Vinestalker Scald, although probably starts with decent hit points, so maybe not. Anyway, we're going to try to make this work. We've got this wild and crazy entrance vault. I'll give some opinions on that in a moment. Here's our starter experience, or our starting skills. They're not really that impressive. Yeah, no D1 snake, please. Yeah, this is a high-stress start. I could very easily lose the streak on this game through no fault of my own, so I better play perfectly. And even if I do play perfectly, it could just happen. Anyway, we have 3 aptitude for stealth, so we're gonna get stealth to at least 2. That's gonna help me out, and then we'll reevaluate from there. Probably just training some polearms, to be honest, but we'll see. Oh my, this is a way worse entrance vault than I thought. 2 doors. I sort of have things to dance around. If I want to fight in this room, I could walk across this water, and then the thing would be in the water. I might take some hits on the way, but it's probably optimal. No, the deep water is useless to me because I'm a Vinestalker. I can't go in the deep water, unfortunately. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Could we kill some of these funguses and do anything with that? Probably not. Not really. No, that is deep water. The only deep water is in the top left. I'm talking about down here, bottom right. I could walk like from here to here to here to here. That's not deep water at all. What are you talking about? Oh, it is. Oh, it's just shadowed. Derp. Good point. Well, in that case, this entrance is just absolute garbage. Killing the funguses is really not going to help me at all. Very bad. So this room is useless to me. Okay. We're going to cast Infusion. Open the door. We got an enemy immediately. The door didn't creak, and it happens to be a bat, so I suppose I should be grateful for that. Let's rest. And we're just going to kind of go out. Cast Infusion to kill this rat. We kill the rat, we get stealth to 2. Okay. I want to get this scroll, but that is a hobgoblin. He can't one-shot me. Let's make sure we have a path with which to column dance, and we do. And we do. So let's cast Infusion, walk up to this dude. I see that he wants to wake up, and there's a frilled lizard. Okay, we kill the lizard. Focus fighting for HP. Maybe in a minute. This 3 aptitude in stealth really means that, you know, I want to, you know, I really want to get some stealth, basically, so I can avoid, for example, a priest seeing me. And that it's more of a chance for me to walk off if I run into something that I just can't fight. Alright, we're going to column dance this dude. Actually, I need to do one thing real fast. I forgot to go into streamer mode on Discord, so let me do that real quick. Yeah, I just, that is exactly why I needed to go into streamer mode. Anyway, wait a turn, attack, I miss. He can do 10 damage to me, right? Club. So this is not ideal squaring off with this guy. But he can't kill me in one hit. He actually just got random energy, that's annoying. Okay, we killed him, but there's another one coming. The infuse helped there. Technically, I probably shouldn't have infused, because if he had... Well, no. My leather armor is guaranteed to block at least 1 damage, I think. So he could not have killed me. He could only do 9 to me, I assume. So, that's alright. Based, guaranteed damage resist, you know? But I was going to say I used infusion, it dropped me from 3 to 2 mana, which means that I only had effectively 10 hit points. How does random energy work? I don't know exactly, but long story short is sometimes they get to move and attack. Sometimes they don't move. They never get to just attack twice, unless it's a fast monster, I don't think. But, you know, you can't rely on them not getting a double hit on you. Okay, got our hit points back. Hobgoblin corpse and a club. Club doesn't do anything for us. Nice. Infuse actually doing stuff for us. Got stealth to 2. Now what? Do we train a little more? It's pretty cheap. I don't know. Attacking faster is probably the move. Oddly enough, spellcasting might be a half-decent idea. Effectively, that is hit points on this particular character. Shafted 7 floors 3 times within 100 turns. That's outrageous. Anyway, I hope that doesn't happen to this character. You know what? I think I'm going to take stealth to 3. I want a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We do have a scroll. That's good. Could be something good anyway. Heavy armor would be pretty sweet. Protect us from adders, you know. It's a short sword. Okay, we're level 2. We can get the Shroud. We'll get that now. That blocks about half of adder attacks. I could memorize Song of Slaying, but I'd rather get regen, so we're just going to wait. Let's fight this thing at full hit points of mana if we're going to fight it at all. Yeah, we don't want to focus down Spectral Weapon, because stealth is just really important in the early game, for one thing, and then once that's done, we really just need to be better at attacking quickly, you know. I'm going to take fighting to 2. Well, yeah, that'll effectively be a point of slay, I think. We'll just train that until we get 1 more hit point. Oh, this is interesting. I probably shouldn't fight this. Technically, he can 3-shot me. It's very unlikely. And we could walk away. Do I want to level up before I fight this dude? I probably do. Dark Slugs earlier, Monkus sometimes? Yeah, pretty much. I wonder... Like, we could get him behind a door. I don't want him... I don't want him to trap me in one of these long hallways is the thing when I'm fighting something else, so it might be worth it just to roll the dice. We don't have that fast Vinestalker regen yet, though, so that's a problem. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll lure him right here, and this'll... First of all, I want my mana back, so give me that back. Okay, this way I could sort of retreat this way, and he wouldn't be able to shoot me a bunch on my way out. Oops. Those are jackals. That's bad. That's very bad. Just one shot at the hobgoblin, that's good. Can we fight a single jackal? Probably. Now there's another one. Come on, stealth, kick in, bruh. No, he's coming. Terrible. I think we have to go for it. Okay, it worked. Kind of had to. There weren't any other good options there, really. I could have cast Shroud, I suppose, but I really wanted to have more infuses. And more hit points, for that matter. Have we gained a hit point off of fighting? I don't think we did. We had 15 a minute ago, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, we take Dex because we want more accuracy. I assume the level is what gave us all those hit points. Not any of that is due to fighting, so we're going to keep training fighting until we gain at least 1 point of hit points. This is reasonably safe now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. That's plate. Gosh, I'm inclined to believe we wear plate. What else am I going to do? Cast Shroud when plate just straight up protects me? We're a fighter now. I know it's cursed, I don't care. I'm totally cool with this. That's amazing. 10 AC. I can't be addered. Not really. GG, guys. I don't know if it's GG just because I found plate, but it definitely helps. Altar of Ru, now that's huge. Let's go ahead and worship Ru. We can always leave his service if we don't like the first sacrifices he gives us. No punishment. There's a potion, but remember, we can't heal. Easy GG. No, we are not out of the woods. Like, I've also screwed myself to some degree by wearing a cursed plate mail, insofar as like spells are just not going to be available to me for a very long time now. But at the same time, I think it's well worth it. Were there stones? Did I just... Yeah, I was going to say, I guess I haven't found stones. Still no hit points. There's our... Okay, there it is. So at 2.3, we get our first hit point from that. So we'll turn that off. Honestly, I think we just train polearms. I mean, I could actually train spellcasting just to get more mana for, you know, effective hit points, but I feel like attacking faster is the most important thing here. So, and delay 12 for a spear, right? Seems right, I think. That is Eli. I think I'm inclined to keep Rue. I mean, Eli doesn't do anything for me immediately, and neither does Rue, but I've already started working my way up to the first sacrifice. My face when I requested this time and still showed up late because I was at the gym. Well, D1 wasn't that bad. We got D1 jackals, but it was tolerable. We got them in a hallway, and we had already killed some stuff. We'd already gotten to level 2. Barely missed anything because you're streaking. Yeah, that early game's slow play, you know. What good first sacrifice would you like to take? Well, I mean, it kind of depends, but I guess I'd probably want Artifice because I haven't found any... I mean, I hate to sacrifice Artifice, but oh god. That is shit. Alright, let's think through this. I have nothing identified. We actually had a 2-stack of scrolls, which we found on this floor. I should have gone up and used that, so that's a fault. We have a 2-stack of potions. I should have used that. That's a fault. I have plate. These guys are really not likely to really be able to hurt me with 10 AC. What is the GDR on plate? Like 40%? Can look it up here. Plate armor. GDR is 39%, so they really cannot do much damage to me. We'll just go back to the corridor, as Man says. Especially since I'm effectively healing every time I attack one of these dudes. I just wish this had happened while I was level 4, because I want my regen. But yeah, finding plate on D1 was a real fun time. Very useful. Hold tab. Yeah. Under the right circumstances, it certainly works. Alright, use the 2-stack. That's might. I wish I hadn't wasted it, but whatever. Let's go down. Let's use this. It's amnesia. I'm not going to amnesia anything. I went down and used it because I have been told there's always time to go up. So it could have been magic mapping. And if it was noise, I'm not too concerned based on the type of, well, there was room to go back up, basically. So it didn't matter if a bunch of stuff started coming for me. I don't really want to fight a null. By the way, the one problem with this plate is it wastes the stealth that we got. Okay, let's, he doesn't have a wand, right? But he could have a net. Damn it, the might ended. It's okay. Let's pull him all the way. He can do 9 plus 6 is 15. He can do 15 damage to me. That's a lot. But it's probably more like, well, trying to remember exactly how GDR works. I think I'm guaranteed to reduce 39% of whatever my AC is. So I'm guaranteed to reduce the damage by 3, I believe, maybe 4-ish. Just some quick math there. What I'm saying is I want to go up with him next to me. And I think it's safe to do, because I effectively have 20... 26 hit points. And if I didn't have GDR, let's just go up. Okay, we survived, fine. So now we're on a totally safe floor. See how dumb he is. Sadly, he's not dumb enough to walk over the shallow water. Also, I just screwed up my movement. Oops. Fine. Whatever, I can kite this guy endlessly. Part of the reason I sort of hung out far away from him for a while at first was because I wanted to see if he had a net. Boom! Killed him, leveled up, got the regen. Oh, 5, so it was more than I thought. 39% of monster max damage, AC/2. Thank you for the math there, man. Plate really is strong as hell, you know? Finding an early game plate is a beautiful thing. Game's over? I wouldn't say the game's over, but we're doing quite well. What's up, Jackals? I think that means Jackals are only capable of doing 1 damage to me. Oh shit. See, this is something that could end the game. If Terrence had like a Zerk potion, you know? Did you write a will? You should. Wow, Terrence. That is grim. Pull his ass up. I should probably check how much damage he can do. It's a flail of protection, so no damage brand. It does 10. Plus 5 is 15. I wonder if I should use that flail. Probably, I guess I can probably start training fighting instead. But yeah, 15 damage without GDR. This is going to take a while to kill him. Wow, okay. Alright, buddy. I regen faster than you, so if I can just get some okay RNG, which I'm just not getting. Come on, man. Full mana. Get my hit points back a little bit. Yeah, Flail of Protection is pretty cool, which is why I kind of stopped training. Stopped training spears or polearms, if you wish. Training fighting instead. AC 10. Wait, that's not the base AC of a plate. What is the base AC of a plate? It is actually 10. Okay. 2.2 armor skill per 1 AC for 10 base AC. That sounds good. Let's get ourselves a point of AC. Attack at 1.4 speed. I think I'll stick with the spear for now just so I can attack faster. These bullets. Trying to see if I missed anything cool, but it appears the answer is no. One of the cool things about Rue is if I do stick with him, we could self-heal. Whoa! Ho 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 ho! Really bad, really bad. Extremely bad. Why does this bat have to be here? Okay, it's fine. We have curing. What scroll did I just use anyway? Remove curse? Meh. Okay, now the bat's good, as he stays between me and Sigmund. We cannot safely fight Sigmund right now. That's basically a floor skip. You can, just don't attack bat. I didn't check Sigmund's weapon. It could be branded. I mean, he can hit me for a lot of damage with the scythe through the bat. And also, I can accidentally hit the bat if I try to spear him, spear Sigmund through the bat. So it's probably better if I just skip this floor. There's a book. Confusing touch. Nothing castable in this plate, though. I guess we removed curse on the plate. I did a panic read is what I did, hoping it was fear or something, just in case, but ended up not needing it. At least now I know for a fact that I've got remove curse identified. Now we have the identify scroll. Let's potions are not likely to be super useful for me because heal wounds is still unidentified. So let's actually identify these scrolls. It's magic mapping. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping it was blink because then I'd have two. We'll identify potions, brilliance, whatever. Yeah, berserk would be nice, haste would be nice, but more likely what we've got is heal wounds. We have 2 curing. I'm willing to tab this. Especially since my regen will probably keep me from dying to the poison. Took me a while to kill it. I wish Rue would give us a sack. Getting an aura right now would be pretty sick. Hey, we just got 1 to flame. That's really, really nice. To the point where I might want to train some Evo. Yeah, confusing touch is really good. To be honest, if I didn't want the defense that plate offers me, I'd probably be using it on this guy. I mean, hexes is 0 aptitude. Which is not bad. There's a sack. Alright. I could switch off Rue. That's a fact. Is there a command for... I guess there's no EV command. Kind of curious how much dex you need to get dodging, you know what I mean, like how much dodging I need to get another point of EV, but I guess I'm going to have to just accept that that's not happening. But yeah, I could switch off Rue, but we have a sack available, and if I were to sack Love right now, we would immediately get an aura, which is pretty damn strong. I could sack Skill, which would give me 2 auras. Gosh, I wish we had found Gozag or Redim Newell, or I don't know. I don't find myself having a ton of fun with Rue. I haven't explored the entire floor. It's true, but I mean, if I run into something I can't handle, like if Grinder shows up, having that aura could be the difference between losing and winning, you know. So I mean, I guess I could sack real fast to get the aura. That's kind of funny. Alright, I'm sold. I'll finish the floor. But that slows down how soon I'm going to get my next sack. Come on. Can I melee this guy? That was dangerous. Without regen, perhaps this poison would have been lethal. I can clutch CeCK if needed. Oh, you mean like right here? Against Natasha? CeCK drink isn't terrible since you can't heal anyway. I would bet money that that gives less piety as a Vine Stalker. I don't know though. It actually is terrible because cancellation, you know, not being able to drink cancel in a bad situation sounds really, 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 really bad with the advent of clown pies, you know. All sacks give the same piety for all races. Is that so? Interesting. I'm not sure if that's true. At the very least, mummies shouldn't be able to take CeCK drink. What do I do here? Like, I don't want to go Ru because it's going to make the game really obnoxious, but I mean, Ru is like strong. It's just always a really tedious game when you sack Ru because you end up, or when you go Ru because you end up sacking something that you end up missing a lot. I don't know. Gosh, I mean, sack skill would be okay. Although Vinestalker skills blow. With Aura of Ru, can clowns hit you? I mean, everything can get through the Aura, it just happens. Sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It's just RNG. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think I'm going to sack skill. It's the smart thing to do. It'll probably save me resources against Natasha here. 2 auras. She hasted, so, I mean, I guess I'm glad I did that. She actually had a haste potion, it's outrageous. I'll drink a potion of might. Just because she could do damage to me very, very, very quickly. We sacked skill, so I could get 2 auras. Nice. Okay, AC formula didn't lie to me. I have 11 AC now. Sacked Natasha's slowness. Yeah, no, sack skill is painful, but, I mean, getting those 2 auras is a huge, like a massive, massive game changer. And we, you know, we're that much closer to getting some active abilities. And low cost in the immediate future, as you say, which is truly the... Well, that's the sticking point, isn't it? Gosh, I wish we had Remove Curse. Then I could try on this mace. There's a staff. But yeah, hasted Natasha should scare the hell out of you. That's no joke. Can we kill Sigmund now? Probably. Alright. Alright. Where'd she go? Nope. We'll keep trying this. I'll use my wand if I need to. I think we have a way out of this. Alright, let's get strength, I think. Okay, Sigmund has a 35% chance to paralyze me, or to confuse me, rather. Mummies can sack drink for 30 piety, that's weird. I thought they fixed that bug. What did I sack? I sacked skill, so you'll see that our aptitudes are -1. Which is painful. It is painful. So we have 2 curing, that takes off the poison, or takes off the confusion and poison, but confusion is what we care about for Sigmund. Can you sack skill twice? I don't think so. Maybe, but I doubt it. Gosh, I want to actually go kill Sigmund. It's a big pile of experience, and that would let me explore the floor. I think I'm just going to keep going down, though. Wow, okay. Puff of Flame hits you. That's really cute. That's really cute that we got Grinder with a Wand of Flame. That's just so great. Wow, okay, that's extremely bad. Do we panic read here? Imagine if it were Wand of Acid. Well, I can move here. I could want him back, but I have 0 evokes is the thing. God, this is stupid. If I get parried, I'm just dead, you know? Well, not necessarily because we have 2 auras, but... I mean, if I move here... If I move here, then he can't do anything for at least 1 turn. And that's a turn that he could blink. And that puts me closer to him, which is bad. But we could get a stack of anti-magic on him, which is good. Dude, I don't know what the right move here is. God damn. I know this is terrible. We could lose the streak here, guys. Like, we could legitimately lose the streak here. Mesa Protection and go face. See, I don't know about that because I'm attacking really slowly if I do that. Potions, we have 3 unidentified. If one's Lignification, that'd be good, I suppose. We're gonna go closer. I mean, I can't, actually, even Lignify would be a problem because he's got the wand. So he paralyzes me and then he just proceeds to fire on me a million times, and Lignify might very well take away my Spirit Shield. So I don't know what to do. I can't kill him fast enough. Like, I think we have to use scrolls. This is such bullshit. I mean, I did auto-explore, so that's something. What is the most damage that I can do? Spear is base 6. I wonder how much damage Wand of Flame does with 0 evocations. Probably not enough to matter. Brilliance, so you don't fail Infusion. We're not going to cast Infusion. Swinging on him might make the most sense because we could get the bite, anti-magic, and then if we're just really damn lucky, he proceeds to try to cast stuff on us and fail. So that also gives me mana back, which counts as hit points. Presso, you lose. Kinda. I mean, even if I had met him at the edge of line of sight, he could have blinked to me immediately. The thing is, if I use a scroll and it's Immolate, and the other scroll's not Telly or Blink, we just lose. Right? This is not as bad as it looks because it's important to realize we do have 2 auras. So every time he tries to attack me, he might just do nothing. Dude, I think we blink. Or I don't think we blink. I think we swing is what I'm trying to say. Or we start using potions. What's available? One of those is probably heal wounds. Mesa Prot and Go Face. I really don't think Mesa Prot's the way. We need to attack fast so we get the bites. So many potions do nothing for us. Agility would be good. Berserk Rage would be really good. Everything else is useless, basically. Lignification would be okay, but not great. Invis is useless. Believe it or not, Grinder sees Invis. We swing. Your bite misses. Okay, this is okay. Walk away. No fucking way. This is bullshit, dude. There's the telly. Alright, okay, we got the telly. We got the telly. Okay, we can still live through this. We were running away from Grinder and we ran into a Centaur is what happened. Oh my fucking god. Centaur D5 wouldn't be that bad if Grinder's just unfair. I mean, that's the bottom line. Alright, so we used both of our scrolls. One was Telly. That's good. No, quaffing potions would be a mistake, and I'll tell you why. Number one, I can't heal, so that does nothing for me. Number two, Lignify would stop me from teleporting, and then I would just be turbo fucked, so obviously we don't want that. I feel like what we do is we just like read magic mapping just to pass a turn, because the Centaur is only going to get one shot on me. Curing would probably save you from one shot. I am a Vine Stalker, friend. Curing does not heal my hit points. Believe me, I wish I wasn't a Vine Stalker. We didn't even get any anti-magics on Grinder. We only got one bite. We did get one aura. We could Brilliance. Sadly, I am dumb and I didn't memorize Regen, but it wouldn't really matter. Actually, I wonder if I could cast Shroud while Brillianced. I doubt it. I doubt it. That might very well make the most sense, though. It does. We'll drink Brilliance. Can't really cast Shroud. No. Well, it was worth a shot. Mana is hit points, but Shroud would stop me from taking damage in melee. Alright, so I think what we do is we move down and to the left. Which sounds weird, but picture this. If we can get into melee with him, we're in a way better spot because then GDR starts applying. Also, I think that saves us from taking damage from Grinder, so we'll do that. Jesus Christ. Absolutely terrible. Okay, if I move up and to the left, Grinder cannot hit me with the flame. Okay, teleport kicks in, but it was a shitty teleport. This is so unbelievably stupid. The Centaur knows where I am, right? There's no way he doesn't. He's just going to come down here and own me. This has got to be GG. I don't know. I could actually live... If I hit the Adder Zombie with the bite, I could get mana back. And I could keep the Adder Zombie between... Now, I can't rando scroll into Fear. I don't have any more scrolls. It's not possible. Couldn't the game have given me a good telly after giving me this floor? Odds of staying out of line of sight would be very bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the move here. Don't know the move here. Every potion is terrible except for Invis. Lignify is like a comedy option, but it's like it's not the absolute worst thing that could happen. Zerk would be probably the worst thing that could happen at this point. God damn it. I do have Wand of Flame, but what use is Wand of Flame at 0 evocations versus a Centaur? Lig is alright. Well, Lig doesn't, the GDR doesn't apply to the arrows, so they just hit me, and first one that passes through my AC wins, you know? Adder only body blocks if the Centaur starts wandering around in a wonky direction and starts coming from like here or something, or here, I'm just boned. So that's, I consider that the Adder body blocks, but he might not. I think we move to the left. No, GDR doesn't apply to ranged, as far as I know. I think we move to the left to make the body block more likely, right? God damn it, if only curing worked. Yeah, so we take a step. We took one step, we gained a hit point back, that's radical. Jesus Christ. No matter what I do, this could lead to my death. I don't think I've really made too many mistakes. Like, the only mistake I really made was pressing O, and even that is kind of, like I said, Grinder could have just blinked right to me anyway, so it's kind of a bullshit enemy. Mapping is an option. Walked into an unexplored area. Well, yes, I walked into an unexplored area, but that's what happens when you advance in the game. Like, you have to do that. Might as well map. I guess I could map. I could start using potions and hope for Invis. If I got Invis, this would be... Well, it wouldn't be fixed, but it would be a lot better. I'm going to map. Okay. No Centaur. That's pretty good. Centaur would be here by now if he knew where I was. Up left to reduce loss. I could, but that would reveal these tiles. And the Centaur could be right there. Why do you guys keep... Dude, Perpetual, I am a Vine Stalker. I cannot heal from Cure Wounds. Cure Potion. Believe me, I would have slammed those Cure Potions down my throat if I was any other species, I promise you. I think we drink a potion here. Because like I said, if I put the exclusion here, you can see that it's going to reveal these tiles. And unless the Centaur is just wandering off... Although, honestly, shouldn't the Centaur have wandered off to this direction? Because that's where I was standing before. Ambrosia would help a lot. That's Ambrosia would be freaking awesome. That's the one way, I think. VS gets the regen from that. Sold me. Agility, that's really good. Alright. I don't think we swing on this, because swinging on it makes noise. I think we just keep drinking. Right? I mean, I could swing on it and possibly get some mana back. That'd be pretty cool, I guess. Really happy about Agi. But if I drink again, I could get cancellation. and ruin everything, so I don't know. Doubt you can make enough noise to reach line of sight. Well, if the centaur shows up, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. I mean, longest line of fire. I mean, if Grinder shows up, I'm definitely dead. There's absolutely nothing this character can do to survive Grinder with the resources that he currently has, unless one of these things is Lignify, and Grinder just kind of stupidly chooses not to use his wand a bunch. 12 noise at 50-ish damage. The biggest thing is I want to swing on this so I can get mana back. That's hit points, you know. Can't possibly deal 30 damage in one shot, it's true. I could also swap to the flail and get my AC. That would be okay. That would be not bad if I could do that. God damn, this went so badly so quickly. Good God. If it's Zerk, it screws me. If it's Invis, it's great. If it's Lignify, it's okay. If it's anything else, it's does nothing, right? Well, Ambrosia would be amazing, best case scenario. Zerk Rage, probably game ending, because I think that might actually make a lot of noise, in fact. Cancellation, not game ending, but bad. Degeneration, pretty bad. Experience would be amazing. If I got experience, I would jump for joy, because that would almost definitely let me survive this crap. It's probably heal wounds just based on percentages, or it could be flight based on percentages. Those are the two most likely, I think. Magic would be pretty good. Mutation is a real wild card that actually could be amazing, could be useless, could be really bad. Resistance is useless. I don't know. There are three bad outcomes here. Well, there are three particularly bad outcomes here. One is game ending, probably. I would like teleportitis right now, to be honest. It would possibly teleport me over to a worm. Mom's spaghetti. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. There's vomit on my plate mail already. You have a ring? I have a ring, I have an amulet. I could just start wearing those, that's true. I mean, if the amulet's harm, that would be a real meme. If it's acrobat, that could potentially save my ass. If it's reflection, that'd be pretty kick-ass. But knowing my luck, it's harm. I feel like we just swing. I know, I feel like we just swing because... Yeah, I feel like we just swing because we get the mana back. You know? I do it, I miss. There's some mana. You drain its power, apparently zombies have power. Let's start thinking about this. How are we going to extricate ourselves? Should we start running off? Going into the black is generally a bad idea, and this layout absolutely blows. But if I could get back here, or maybe even all the way back here, we could juke that centaur a little bit. God damn. And then maybe like go around and get to the staircase? I mean, that would be best case scenario. Or even hide back here. If you kill the snake and wait a little behind that little space, you might be fine. The problem is if I get caught back here, the centaur just, if it shows up, I'm done. I'm just done. You know? Having Agi is not going to protect me from a billion arrows to the face. On the other hand, if I go into tree form, I get good stealth. Hee hee. Okay, scrolls are useless. I gotta stop looking at those. Am I training the right thing? It doesn't really matter, but honestly, maybe I should be training stealth. Even a little bit would help after I kill this. What is my stealth right now? Absolutely nothing because of the plate, so it's useless. This is sick. This is so sick. I think we train spellcasting because we might be able to get a point of mana. Drain its power. Boom. Okay, we're at full mana. That's amazing. Since GDR doesn't apply, take off your plate and get your stealth. I don't follow such logic, friend. So we have full mana now. Do I just walk away from this thing? Like, risk running into some bad boys over here, or possibly our centaur buddy? I mean, I've still got the adder to block line of sight. We're at full mana, so we effectively have 20 hit points now. That's much better than we were a second ago, but we're still in dire straits. I am open to suggestions, of course. I mean, I'm mostly just thinking out loud, but... Why you not subbed, mate? That's a good question. WaifuGate, why you not subbed, mate? Although he's hosted me with like 100+ viewers before, so... I mean, I feel like that's probably as valuable as a sub. WaifuGate, you have some money. I've seen people sub to you. Although you also just had a grueling move and got screwed over by a rental company, so I can't say that I'm gonna try to beg for money from you. Anyway, god damn, this situation blows ass. I cannot possibly overstate how crap this situation is. Alright, if I move here, he comes here, that's fine. If there's no centaur, I move up to this spot, and I just sort of walk. Once I get here, it's amazing, because I've got an adder right here to block, and it's like guaranteed to block all this bullshit. I think we just walk away. It's working. It's working. Please no priest. Okay. This is good. Now what? Do we keep going? Do we swing on this thing and kill it? Is this guy our friend? I mean, he can't really hurt me that much. He can do like 1 damage, I think, with our GDR. Just hit dot? I don't know about that. I guess we could. But if something comes from up here, we've got a very serious issue. We have 9 EV. You say that like I'm Octane or Diesel or something. Oh, you got 9 EV, you're unhittable. Bruh. Well, here's what I can see. This exclusion zone. So the centaur, if he shows up, he'll probably be able to see me. If I move here, this really... Remember when I said this layout blows? You know, this is what I'm talking about. No matter where I go, it's very hard to avoid getting arrowed to the face unless this adder happens to be here. I am tempted to use potions and hope for ambrosia. To be honest, like, I'm very, very unlikely to take damage from this adder. Hey, WaifuGate, how about you move that large shield of protection into my game? Could really use that right now. Ten mana, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Swinging doesn't do anything for me except kill the adder. We're going to use a potion. It's Lig. This is good. We can't take damage, really. Not really. I don't have the bite, but I have regen. We're going to wait around. Oh, he took 1 damage to me. That's fine. I'm regenerating way faster, though. Okay, we're going to kill it. I think we're going to... Well, we'll wait for tree form to end. Okay, he's dead. Eat some flesh. No, I kind of wish I hadn't used up that leg, because now if I see Grinder, I'm ultra boned. What in the hell do I do now? I could rest. I could walk. Unironically, I could take off the plate armor. This is not as much of a meme as it seems like. I could wear the ring and the amulet and just pray that they're good. I mean, Acrobat would really save my bacon right now. Grinder is east, so is the Centaur, but they could be anywhere at this point, really. I mean, I was standing here when I teleported. My understanding is they tend to go off in the direction that you were at, so Centaur's probably over here somewhere, I hope. Grinder's probably over here somewhere, which is quite bad. I mean, to be honest... You attacked me for saying take off the plate. Well, that was back when there was enemy attacking us. Then I thought about it and realized it was less of a comedy option than I thought, so I humbly apologize. It sounds weird, but it actually might make sense to try to head back off to the east. Okay, these 2 tiles are awesome. You know, because of this wall, you know, if that Centaur's around here, we could at least rest there for a minute. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Doesn't he play my character for me? No, I'm just kidding. Could take off the plate armor, cast Shroud, put it back on. Control Q? No, we have to go out with honor. Yeah, I'm going to keep the plate on. You would walk back to the original stairs you came down. It's I don't know, man. I mean, I know for a fact this is where I last saw these dudes. And if I run into either of these dudes, it's probably GG. You know, there's a reasonable chance I could take the Centaur. There is basically no chance I can take Grinder. That's Grinder with a Wand of Flame. You know. So, it's very bad. Go into the black to the other stairs and pray. That's what I'm inclined to do. That's my instinct. Let's just look over the resources one more time. We got Brilliance, which is useless. We got Curing, which is not going to help us in this situation, probably. We have a Puce Potion, which, if it's Invis, it probably saves my bacon, except versus Grinder. We could wear this Iron Ring. Probably not going to change anything. Wear the Ring in the Aim. Yeah, that's just adding more RNG to it, a NaNe Badger. I don't know. I guess harm is... I mean, I'm more inclined to wear the amulet than Ring, because, I mean, there's one horribly bad outcome for amulet, and 2 really amazing outcomes. Like, if I can get Reflection, that's amazing. If I can get Acrobat, that's outrageously good. What other kinds of amulets are there? I want to see a full list, so I'm... Wait, what am I doing? Why do I need... I don't need meme for this. I just, /-amuleto. So Faith would be... do nothing for me. Guardian Spirit would do nothing. Harm would F me. And Accuracy would kind of F me. Magic Regen would be outrageously good. Rage would probably be outrageously good. Reflection would be outrageously good. Regeneration would be outrageously good. Acrobat would be outrageously good. Almost all of the amulets we could possibly find are outrageously good. Faith would not automatically give another sack. It would increase the speed at which the sack comes, but it wouldn't immediately give me a sack. We're going to wear it. God fucking damn it! Shit! I'm enraged. I can't believe it. One out of 10 chance? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So 10% chance, assuming it's okay we kill stuff faster. Honestly, I think I take it off, right? I mean, right? I take it off, and I just deal with the drain? I think I despise Lasty for putting this stupid thing into the game. God damn it. If I take it off, I probably lose at least 1 point of AC, which is no good. I can't believe it. It was literally the worst case scenario. Well, we took a calculated risk, and it just didn't work. Didn't work, my friends. Didn't work. Well, the problem is, if I have this harm amulet on, and I run into Grinder or the Centaur, that's like even more of a chance that I die, but I think you're right. I think I keep it on. A worker ant comes into view. A worker ant moves out of view. Yes, I'm removing the Amulet of Harm in my fork. It's the dumbest item in the game, by far. That's true, Flood Killer. I did make the choice. I did make the choice. Okay, we gotta fight this guy. Even with Harm, we should be able to beat him. We have Curing as well. I'm gonna wear the ring too. It's poison resistance. I wish we had done that first. Do I drink Curing? I probably save it. Five, you want me to rest? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Full hit points, we're still poisoned, but that goes away. Hound Skeleton. I'm still trading spellcasting. I can get 1 point of effective hit points doing that. Although not as soon as I thought. Probably should have been in pole arms, to be honest. But we're almost there. Okay, if I take like a super wide swath, I could make it to the upstairs instead of the downstairs. And that would be wonderful. But it reveals way more tiles. I believe we can make it to that downstairs. Unless Grinder shows up and paralyzes us. But if I go upstairs, what am I even going to do? Go kill Sigmund with Harm on? Hug wall? There's no more wall to hug. I guess I could hug this. My instinct is indeed to go for the upstairs. Okay, we made it. Now I need to decide what I'm going to do here. We're still not out of the woods. We still have a damn Harm amulet on. I could take the Harm amulet off, kill the bullfrog skeleton. This is a bit dangerous to stay here and fight this thing, because Grinder could show up at any moment and paralyze my dog ass, so I think we try to kill the frog. And if he hurts us, we just leave. Okay, we got the frog. I kind of wanted to take off the amulet first to get the experience to help with drain. Hot diggity dog damn. Clearing Sigmund is not a safe thing to do, you know. I may have to start doing harm math, because I think I'm going to keep the harm amulet on. I think we suffer more. We can't touch Sigmund, our goal is D6. Well, why would I go to a different staircase? I guess, okay, I see why. That makes sense, because it has to be, well, we don't know which is which, actually. Or wait, yeah we do. Why is this showing as... Oh, it's because I used a magic mapping to reveal, so it thinks it doesn't know where that staircase leads, but we actually know by process of elimination that it's this one. Or rather, sorry, this one. Does harm apply before or after AC GDR? I think, see, I thought it was before, but I honestly don't know. That was just an assumption. 20%. It's crazy, but I think we keep harm on. Also, we got our point of mana, so let's stop training spellcasting. It's after? Damn. Oh, that's bad. Do I train maces just to... I mean, it's -2, but so is polearms, you know? Ah, you're right, it would be worse if it was before. Just thinking here, what am I going to do? By the way, I didn't mention this, but I do have javelins. We have the luxury of time, so let's take a look at everything that's in the dungeon. Nothing of value, really. Nothing useful. There's a scroll of Identify sitting on the floor in D5, but God knows I don't want to go get it. I think we keep harm on, because otherwise I'm attacking incredibly slowly. You know what? No, I'm not keeping harm on. It's going off. I need to take less damage. So the drain happens. I'm at 0 skills. That's fine. If we attack, we're attacking at 1.1. So that means we pretty much have to train it. Polearms will go down. We get a priest immediately. That's cute. We take him up. We swing on him. We just die, I guess, maybe? I don't want to walk into a hallway. We got him. I had to roll the dice on the melee against him. Probably shouldn't have gone up, but at the same time that kept me from being meleeed by an orc, another orc, and the priest at the same time. I mean, that was just a calculated fight. I perhaps shouldn't have taken it quite so quickly, but what am I going to do? What about the flail? Did you consider it? Yeah, I've considered it. It's just that I have skill in polearms and I have no skill in the flail, and I want to be able to attack faster, so my bite, well, I guess the base delay can't get any slower than 1.4, but no, I think we stick with the spear, because the drain's going to come back, or going to come off, rather. Glad we didn't die to the priest. Pretty high chance of that happening. The smite does in fact attack through the AC. That's another reason why the flail wouldn't have been good in that situation. Does AC even apply to it at all? I don't think it does. Down to D6. Yeah, I thought smite damage totally ignored AC. It's one of the few things that does. Oh! Oh my god. A scroll of teleport. It's beautiful. Hey buddy, stop blinking. I have anti-magic on you. This is going to be a slow, obnoxious fight. Come on. I can kill you, just... Okay, there we go. 2 floor skips so far. Elliptic Streak has charmed life. What do you guys think of my plays so far? Name the misplays. Was there any big misplay other than pressing the O button? I feel like that was the only super obvious one anyway. Walked into the black with Grinder that pulled a Centaur. Well, I don't think that was a mistake because I had to get away from Grinder. Putting the amulet on. You know, I'm going to agree with that Flood Killer. It was against my better judgment to put the amulet on, but 10% chance, I mean, we're getting away from our upstairs. Well, there's this other upstairs, but you're right. This puts us close to... Which one is this? I guess that puts us down here, which is probably where Grinder is, so you are correct. Should not have gone so far. Les concentric circles meme. Got the bullfrog. Quaff ID Lig was probably a mistake. Yeah, probably. Although you wouldn't be saying that if it was if it had turned out to be Ambrosia, probably. But no, I think you're right. I should have waited until the Centaur showed up. But at the same time, if I'm Ambrosia-ing after the Centaur shows up, that's actually sort of horrible in a way. Yep, yellow drain now. That is a Sky Beast. We can fight a Sky Beast. If nothing else shows up, I can just kite this forever. I'm gonna eat a ration. Stop hitting me. Just wait for him not to be invisible. If we could just find a branded weapon, that'd be so nice. And I don't mean protection. You can do 12 damage to me. Game's over before... Yeah, you did curse this run. When are you gonna give penance? Hate the fact that this is taking so long. Something could show up at any moment and mess me up. Sky Beasts are notoriously beefy. There we go, got him. Level 7. Drain is further gone. Base polearm's getting kind of sexy. A Null might be holding it. That would be bad. Although we have javelins, so... Alright. I almost pressed O instinctually. Not doing that today. Auto Explore, though, when it screwed me over with Grinder, essentially took me in the exact direction I was going to go anyway, so... Okay. Don't you do this to me. Really? Come on. Give me this kill. Okay. That was almost really sick. We have shortbow. I'm actually really tempted to swap to shortbow. We have 35 arrows. Gosh, that is tempting. I know that I'm a vine stalker and I want to use my bite though. Like, I get it. We could, at the very least, we can use shortbow as things approach. This is good. Come on, there we go. A few different choices and this would be going a lot better. Them's the breaks though. We're due for another sack soon, I'll tell you that much. If we can get another sacrifice, this is, well, we haven't immediately won, but it's way better, I'll say that much. Because, hey buddy, you have an anti-magic dire flail. Shit, dude. Flails are actually awesome. That's worth going maces. I wish I had, oh damn. I wish I had gone maces now. That's double anti-magic too, it's kind of cute. Oh man. Ah, it does nerf my G-Spirit, so we probably won't use it, because I need hit points more than anything. Good point. Can we beat this dude? I think with enough kiting we can. He doesn't have good armor on, just ring mail, so if I look at Dire Flail, we can see that he has +4 anti-magic Dire Flail, which is very bad for me because it sucks out my mana as well. It will be irritating to kill, but with a little luck it'll go okay. So he could do 10 damage, plus 13, 23 damage, so he can't one-shot me even if he sucks all my mana out. The boost in damage is very high, especially considering the fact that anti-magic is effectively, well, it's more than 23 effectively, if you think about it. We still have this Wand of Flame. I could have been training evocations. In fact, I probably should be. Why don't we take that to 5 right now? I mean, should we just blow our flame on him? It seems wasteful, you know? Since we can kite him endlessly as long as nothing shows up to bother us. So I think what I do is I just like pop on the short bow, shoot him a little bit. God damn it. He's not messing around. I have 3 rations. We could do this for a little while. I'm going to be at full hit points whenever I attack him. For the most part. Oh dude, he's going down. Get my hit points back. So it's not bad. As long as nothing shows up, we can make this work. Got him. Hell yeah. I'll take the Dire Flail, not that I really intend on using it. We're training evocations. That took us to 1.8 all by itself. With 11 charges in the Wand of Flame, if we can get evokes to 5, I would feel confident about killing most things. Should I magic map this floor? I feel like I should, but on the other hand, the reason I'm keeping it, the reason I haven't used it yet is in case I get shafted. Hey buddy. I should be able to melee you down, yeah. Ooh, I didn't mean to press O, that was a mistake. We're very far away from our staircase. Let's grab this staff. I don't know if being close to the staircase really helps now, though. Another ration. Chunk of flesh, eat that. Gilded ring. Oh hey, that's some AC, that's really helpful. Considering we're in plate, so we have really good GDR, every single point of AC helps. Helps a lot, in fact. Okay. Guys, what if I had gone for the actual Scald plan, you know? Would I be better off, I wonder, with some of these spells? Confusing Touch probably would have been better, to be honest. We're kind of married to the plan now, though. And Confusing Touch honestly wouldn't have helped us all that much. Like, versus Grinder, I don't think there's even a very high chance of it working. What is happening? There we go. I heard a couple more shouts, so there could be a wizard back here, or a priest. But it looks like the pack got all separated. Yeah, the Confusing Touch would not have helped us against a centaur that was at edge of line of sight, you know? It's hard to see that a priori. Well, I mean, when you find a plate mail on D1, you're thinking, wow, this is going to save me against adders, and so you go for it. And now it's +1, so I mean, it feels silly to swap to it. Boom, we just got the teeth upgrade. That is fairly meaningful, to be honest. That's a lot of extra damage. A book. Wow. We're probably going to be going T-Moots. Yeah, Flood Killer, that has happened to me as well. I used to think it was like a dumb meme. Then I thought it was amazing. Alright guys, do I roll the dice on this hand axe? Do I wear it? I mean, could be game changing. If that's like +12 freezing or +12 Vorpal or something. Anani Badger, you always tell me to roll. You and Ninja, you and everybody. Everybody's always telling me to just roll the dice. No balls. We do have axe cross training is the thing. Honestly, if it's Disto, I'd be happy about that. Well, we aren't on a 37 win streak. We're on a 22 win streak. Might be Rage. Yeah, could be Star Rage, Curse, Star Rage. We don't have Remove Curse. Being near Trog doesn't mean anything. If it's electricity, that's a GG, is the thing. It's gotta be better. I mean, how could it possibly be worse than a +0 spear? You know? Okay. Wait, we just found Remove Curse. I'm wearing it. It's Vamp. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, do a little dance. Lose some strength, that's fine. That is Vamp. Not really good for a hand axe, but RF plus, MR plus, that helps me against Sigmund, that helps me against Grinder and his freaking wand. MR plus helps me against Grinder's para if I decide to go up there. If I attack, 1.1 speed, so we do need to train a little more axes. Got a little message here. Hello, feel free to join us at twitch.tv/MalcolmRoseGaming. I am streaming. Got Thug Life over here. It is a great axe. In fact, I think we're going to stop training evocations. We need this to be a faster attack. Wear your rings. Yes, I was about to do that since we have Remove Curse. Ring of Ice, don't need that. Ring of Flight, okay. Well, we'll keep that as a swap for RC. Things are looking good. Things are turning up. The +5 is the best part about this. Like, I'm okay with the strength -5. You know, the +5 is way worth it. And the fact that this is vampiric is, I know it's just a hand axe, but dude, it's good. I wonder if the, I actually don't know this, can Ox attacks trigger from the cleave attacks? I don't think they can. Is there any scale mail around? Well, it's a +1 plate, but yeah, I mean there's a scale mail. I guess I can check real fast what it does. 13, 1, 7, 8. Gorsh Gooby, I think that's actually the right thing to do. We lose... we lose 6 points of AC. We gain 7 points of EV. I don't know. I feel like the plate's better because I want AC on account of having Vampax. Like a NaNe Badger is saying, AC is better for Vampiric. AC isn't useful? That is the opposite of what's true. AC is, so you want to be taking like regular small chip damage when you have Vampiric is the thing.
Come on, college boy.
Oh, there we go. It's awesome, Al. Thanks, man.
The Illuminati Malkal for Alf Chud. The Illuminati, there can only be one king pimp. First place belongs in the hands of the one and only Alpha Chad.
I gotta, I'm gonna set up a thing that has like, I know Dynast has the stream boss thing, and I think that Alpha's just gonna permanently be there. The little emoji at the in part of the screen that has like the bits total. But yeah, thanks, man. That's awesome. You've, I don't know how long you've been here, but you may have missed the most dangerous moment of the streak so far. Partially explored, can't reach some items. Is that deep water? Folk flight. Easiest game ever. Actually, I got +0 plate on D1, and then I happened to find a enchant armor. When did that happen? Well, let's see if I can get my story straight here. First of all, D3 had Sigmund, so I skipped it. Went to D4, that was okay. Then D5 had Grinder, who I explored into, auto-explored into, to be fair. So I ran away from Grinder. Grinder happened to have a Wand of Flame, which if you don't know is particularly bad because it means that if you use Lignify, he can still paralyze you and then murder you. So I start to run away. I'm using line of sight to try to avoid him. And I ran right into a Centaur. So I had to basically blind use a bunch of resources, and it was a whole development, let me put it that way. Yes, we did shaft into a bunch of orcs. There were 2 priests, and we could have pretty much died instantly. I don't know if that was a Vine Stalker, but I would say that this was a more dangerous situation because with the 2 priests, while it was really capable of ruining the run, I don't think I took any damage. They just decided not to smite me. Oh, also we where ID'd Harm accidentally, but that one I can blame on myself. I did not willingly. I mean, you make it sound like I knew that's what it was. I knew it could be that, but I'm being TCSS is being itself as usual, basically. Yeah, I shouldn't have listened to chat, but it's on me. Alright, so we could go back up to those floors now, but I don't think it's even safe to fight Grinder, even still. If we had more sacks, perhaps. You know, if I can get AA or especially AB online, I'm always right. I am chat. I feel attacked. Alright, Mr. Take off your plate mail. You've been trying to get me out of this plate mail for hours now. I don't know if you have some ulterior motives, perhaps. Let's move backwards. We can kill this orc warrior. It's just going to be sort of obnoxious. No, it's not safe to fight Grinder. Nice. Well, the MR doesn't make us immune, so if I look at Grindy over here, it's 11% chance to para, so we really don't want to play that game. I mean, if I was going to fight Grinder, I would probably just like blast him with Wand of Flame a billion times. Are you fucking kidding me? A Crocodile on D7? Can this game give me a goddamn break? Just like a little one? Let's identify this potion. Invis, hey, that's really good. This is actually okay. We can fight a crocodile and win. It's just going to be just like a little bit annoying. Gonna have to cheese my kiting. He's a viney. Oh my god. I never thought I'd meet such an individual. This is actually really cool though with this axe. I know it's a hand axe, but I'm regenerating my mana and my hit points every time I attack. If I hit with either of my, you know. Let's go down the known staircase. I smell lair. Oh yeah, lair's on this floor for sure if there's a crocodile. I think that's guaranteed even. Well, no, actually no, it's not possible. This is D7. D8 is the earliest it can show up. Priest. If he smites me, I'll just go up. Okay, he smited me. Rest, go down, go up. I should have just swung on him. I shouldn't have gone down. This is okay. Let's pull this guy up. Kill him. I don't really feel good about meleeing killer bees, to be honest. I mean, we have our poise, we have plate. That's pretty great, but like I could just miss a billion times. Switch to HEP. You know, I didn't vocalize this, but I did consider it. I think I'd be more inclined to switch to Trog if I was going to switch to anything. We've already sacked. We have the 2 auras online. I'd have to wait to get Piety on either of those dudes to get anything, except I guess Heppel would give me like a really shitty ally. I think I'm getting way more out of Rue at this exact moment than either of those gods. I mean, if I had Zerk immediately with Trog, we would perhaps be singing a different song, but... Seriously? Shit, this guy can one-shot me if I go up. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, we didn't die. Oh my god! Oh, shit! I'm stupid. I can't believe I did that. I forgot this was a freaking, it was 2x2. That was horrible. We're reasonably safe now, but that was extremely dumb. Wasted my invis. It's freaking Yosef here. Can't believe I did that. Always pay attention. That was a huge fault. I consider that to be way worse than any other fault the entire game. Pay attention to which staircase you go down, because if you pull 2 dudes into a little tiny bullshit area like this, the obvious thing that's going to happen is you're going to be surrounded by 2 dudes. So, that was just pure, wow, that was pure negligence. Why not go kill Sigmund already? We could, but we would have to brave the grinder floor to do so. God damn, I wish I hadn't wasted that invis. That feels bad. But yeah, I mean, I would have to risk getting owned by... I have a downstairs next to an upstairs. That's a reasonable suggestion. And that floor looks really ugly now that I know Joseph is on it. Grinder's above. No, that's a really good point, and I'm reasonably certain they're not there. And we have RF+, so if I look at Sigmund now, he only has a... It's got to be small. Hold on. Sigmund... Yeah, 6% chance to confuse, and I have 3 curing. I think we're going to go wreck his ass. And the other reason I wanted to do that, I didn't say this, but I knew that if I explored more, Rue might offer me a sacrifice, and he has. Okay, so durability makes me sacrifice armor. I might do that. I might go for stat form. We're not going to sacrifice dex because that doesn't give us another pip of piety. Actually, no, we have to take armor. We're doing it. because yeah, I mean we need AA. It's going to take some time before you can determine if doing that misplay costs you the game. Yeah, that's true. Well, losing that point, losing that potion of invis certainly is potentially a game ruiner. That was a horrible, horrible misplay. Yeah, I agree. We are gonna get confusing touch. Well, the thing is, I knew we had transmutations available, so we're gonna get sticks to snakes is what we're gonna get. Have a bunch of arrows. I should have gone for that sooner, to be honest. Let's see, star attack 1.1. Before I train anything, I want to get access to one speed every time, and then we're probably gonna train. Well, should I do that? Since axes is not going to be something we're sticking with, considering we're 100% going for stat form this game. I don't know. Scaling this character is going to be very important because I sacked skill, so every bit of experience has to go to the right place. I probably will get more out of confusing touch. On the other hand, sticks to snakes saves us. Yeah, no, I mean, they're not mutually exclusive. It just, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that my experience needs to go into. Like, I want to train axes, get my speed, my attack speed to 1. I want to train transmutations, get sticks to snakes up, and then I want to train hexes, get, you know, that other thing online. So we'll memorize it. Okay. I probably will trade this for a ring mail now. That makes things castable. I can at least cast Infusion. Yeah, statue form still keeps the minus 20% hit points from VS, but then you gain 20% from being a statue, so it's net gain. Wow, we could get confusing touch on really, really fast. Farm Abyss for experience. I mean, if I get to that point, the game is won. I mean, I got to get out of this hell ride of a early game. Oh, Confuse is actually available. Wow. Spectral Weapon would be really good on this dude. I could just get it online. Minus 30? I don't think VS is minus 30. It might be. A Whip of Draining, you guys. A Whip of Draining. We could have had that this whole damn time if we had just explored this floor a little more. Can you believe that? That is outrageous. That's outrageous. Do you know how much better that would have been? I would have been training maces the whole time for 1. Draining is just incredibly strong. Yeah, I couldn't know, of course, but... And it wouldn't have helped me versus Grinder, to be fair. But still, that's upsetting. Let's go to melee. Down he goes. Grinder still has 11% chance to upset spaghetti. That is how this game is making me feel, I'm not going to lie. Really good way to describe it. Upsetty spaghetti. Okay, our attacks are always speed 1 now, so boom, we're training hexes to 5. Weird spear. Scythe run. What are you, Envy now? Alright, I did not mean to go down. Whoops, this is not where I want to be. Game just kind of wigged out for a moment there. Alright, so we still skip this floor. I certainly would like to kill our friend the centaur. Glad we didn't die while I was out. I made a hilariously stupid play, doesn't he? I think I made a misplay, the misplay I am most disappointed in myself with in the entire streak a minute ago, which is that I went downstairs. There was a hound and a ogre right here. I went down, hound and ogre. I just went right back up, forgetting that there were dudes. There was only 2 tiles for them to end up in, and I had to burn. Yeah, I got trapped. I had to burn an invis potion. It's horrible, horrible play, horrible. Nice dagger, Alf. Except you're a troll, so you probably should just not use that. Nice swap for Blink, though. No, doesn't he? You are the one who turned me on to how important that is to pay attention to. And I just... I guess I'm just like... normally I do pay attention to it ever since you said that, but I'm just frazzled from what a shitty early game this has been. And I just wasn't paying enough attention, you know? I started to think the character was getting in a good place. And it was, considering the hand axe we found. But, oh, hello. Please don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Good. Killing this thing is going to be obnoxious, but not undoable. 20 plus halberd. Probably could have killed me there. Kind of unlikely, though. When I was going up the stairs, I wish that wizard hadn't shown up. That was the real problem. Alright, so... 20 damage plus halberd, which is 13, so 33 damage possible. Yeah, he totally can... Shit, man, he can two-shot us. Just barely. We have 53 hit points, so 33 plus 33 is 66. Cast Infusion. That's not going to help us here. Confusing Touch would be the smarter play. But the real problem here is that we can't approach him safely, because then we have to, you know, we have to walk out. And I'm wearing ringmail now, so I don't have enough. Well, I mean, we could draw out power, I guess. Ditch him. Well, even if I go upstairs with him next to me, that's a risk. You know, I guess we could, like... It's very unlikely for him to one-shot me in that scenario, but not impossible. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go downstairs? This is his floor. Yeah. Go back to D7. Yeah, I think so. If those, I mean, every single staircase is shit though. Like if these bees are still here, that's horrible. If that, I mean, the wizard is here for sure. That was the last thing we did. And then down here, it's been a little while since we've seen this ogre, but he could be right there for all I know. So, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to come back up. Got drop power, though. Forgetting the other guy. What other guy? Till Rue does something nasty. That's true. That's a really good idea. I hadn't considered that. I don't know if that's possible. That is slightly risky if he gets random energy, that's true. Not particularly, though. Yeah, it could happen. I just don't want to end up going down and then being owned. Because we don't have the resources to sustain through a bunch of crap, you know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast that. 66% to confuse. I mean, that's really good. You know? That's just really not bad at all. Please don't kill me. God damn it. Okay, so that was risking death. God damn it. I swung on him with confusing. Actually, you know what I should do? I could switch to my spear. Does confusing touch work through a... Yeah, it does. It works through a spear, so I don't have to be next to him with that, and then we can do it safely. That's what we do, I think. I'm going to burn through some of my rations doing this. This is the safe play. He's confused. Okay, Mr. Long Arms. Got a problem, bruh? So he's confused. Cast fusion, I guess. Can we kill him? Whoa, okay. Alright, well he just memes me. Should I be playing Trunk for Hungerless Vamp? How do I kill him? I don't, I guess. He has chainmail on, I didn't see that. Alright, what we do is we get the confuse on him. We actually got blind as well. Just kidding, we just got blind. Get the confuse, and then we say fuck off. Goodbye, buddy. S2S would be good if I had a little more transmutations. That's why I'm thinking maybe I should have just gone straight for that. God, what the hell am I doing? Of course I should go straight for that. Of course I should go straight for that, because if I... That's the game saver, is the thing. I should have done that from the minute that I found S2S. I'm just not thinking straight, man. Put on our hand axe. Let's roll the dice on the bees. They should be gone. They're gone. I mean, like, Sticks to Snakes is a broken spell. Of course you want it. We have a huge number of arrows. 46 is a lot. Just need it to be castable, which it's less castable when I have this axe on, thanks to the strength penalty, but try to stay near staircases since I know there's bees, although we've got Wand of Flame, which certainly helps. Glowing Falchion. Okay, good. I want to fight this. Shroud actually blocks the attack. Nice. Alright, this is great. Stick's already below 50%. Now we're going to get crappy snakes for a little while, but... Negative part about streaming this, you can't take a break whenever you want to get your head straight. That is a problem. I mean, I could, but... I mean, it wouldn't be very entertaining, I don't think, if I did it very often. Stupid Joseph. 15 damage. 24 damage. Oh my god. Alright, have a good night, Elf. Guys, look at this. Joseph has a +7 hunting sling. That's insane. Wasn't expecting that. So that's a hunting shotgun. So he has 15, you know. So 22 from the bonus. 22 just from the bonus. And then, well, bonus plus base. And then 22 plus 9 base damage from the sling is 29. 24 viewers. They tuned in to watch me die. What's up, everybody? Joseph the Redneck Menace. Well, he is pretty terrifying. Oh, the sling will carry me like crazy if I get it, even without training. No, I knew he was on the floor, I just didn't expect him to have a freaking +7 ranged weapon. If we want to kill him, there's basically 2 ways to do it on this character. Number 1 is to spam Sticks to Snakes, but we don't have enough spell power yet, or success rate even. Number 2 is to play yakety sax and do the Benny Hill thing. Run him around, run him out of bullets. He won't sling you if you melee. No, that's crazy. Trying to melee him down is crazy. Sorry, I don't think it's the right play. Because he can do, remember, he does 15 damage plus whatever melee weapon he has. Quarterstaff, and quarterstaffs are, if you are not aware, big damage. 10 damage, in fact. So he can do 25 a pop to me. That's about as fun as fighting that Orc Warrior up there. What was the space distorts message earlier? That was me. Yeah, you thought that was Disto, didn't you? No, it was a Shroud of Galubria. That was me kind of Hail Marying against the Ogre to save me the indignity of having to reset that fight. And it actually helped, believe it or not. Do we skip D7? Are we going to skip a third floor? Is that really the thing that's happening right now? Because I'm almost more inclined to go try my luck against Grinder than skip another floor. This is just horrifying. Grinder in the Centaur. Well, if I could get the Centaur by himself, that'd be great. Okay, Yosef was there. The problem is, if I run into Joseph in a bad position, the Grinder is riding the Centaur. It's horrifying. Don't say that. But yeah, if I get Joseph in a bad position on this floor, it's possibly GG. There he is. God damn it. Get the fuck away from me. This should be safe. Here's Shout X2. Grinder is less terrifying, but if he gets a single para on me, well, I don't want to say it's GG, but it's not good. Confusing touch, really pulling its weight here. Come on. Okay. The thing about fighting bees is that sometimes they just decide to melee you like absolute champions and just are unkillable. Yeah, no, Flood Killer, I mentioned that. That's one strategy. I could try to stall him out of sling bullets. The only reason that I don't want to do that is, number one, if I fight him in a bad position, if I run into him and it's in a bad spot, well, he could just wreck me. Also, we do have draw power now, so that I should keep that in mind. That's really helpful. But anyway, the point is, like, the other problem is that I could get like trapped by him and another guy because this floor is not cleared. I mean, it's fairly clear, but pretty sure there's another B, at least one more B. And if Joseph like comes to get me and I happen to be at a staircase, going upstairs is enough for him to kill me, because we determined he could do, unless my math is wrong, what was it, 33 damage? I can do it again real fast. 15, and then it was a +7 hunting sling, so 22, and then what was it? 9 if he has bullets. It sounds more like 31. Okay. I think that's right. Was it 9? Yeah. So you can do 31 damage. So that's 62. It's not actually possible for me to safely go upstairs. D6 isn't safe either. Well, it's quasi-safe. There's the freaking the Orc Warrior was the one that can do 33. If I just had a little more hit points, man, this would be this would be a lot better. But yeah, all it takes on this floor is running into Joseph and having a bad position. Orc Warrior can take me out when I go up the stairs, that's true. Okay. Please don't come around the corner. Hey, Galander Gaming, how you doing, man? More health against the grinder than what is on these two floors is true. I don't know, man. Grinder could just GG me by parrying me. Yeah, you missed some truly horrible things, but don't worry. There's more horrible things to experience in this run. This is perhaps the closest thing to a horror movie I've ever experienced in Dungeon Crawl. Man, Invis would have been nice versus Joseph. The axe is nice. No fucking way. He had a wand of acid the whole time? How did I not notice this? This is outrageous. I didn't... That's terrible. He can one-shot me. We have to teleport. I can retreat up now? What do you mean I can retreat up? No, that's my fault because I didn't check him, but... Is that a different centaur? I feel like I checked him before. I didn't see that. Picked it up later. He won't wand if you're in his face. Oh, he sure will. He sure will. Because the developers of this game are trolls, basically. The thing is, he can actually acid me twice in a row if he feels like it. Do you know that? It's insanely dumb. I think we read Telly, and then we see if we're still alive, and then we like AA to get our hit points and mana back, which will potentially save us. No, but he can hit twice. Wise Wolf, Perpetual Blur. Remember, he's a centaur. He gets 2 shots sometimes. He shoots an arrow. Blind read, that's an option as well. It could be fear. So this is sort of funny because we actually want to be at range with him, because if we go into melee, he won't use his bow. So he'll either do melee or he'll do the acid. Do we just AA right now to gain hit points and mana? I think we do. Comes next to me. Swing, swing, swing. So dumb. So dumb. So dumb. Let's pull this. Well, I don't even know where the centaur is. So we'll just fight this. Max 48. Depends on the hit die of the monster. Possibly the monster type, but I don't think so. Well, we have to leave this floor. We can't be on this floor, right? Yeah. Well, it's a strict 5D. Here, let me show you. Let me show you how dumb acid is. This is something that I would change probably. One of the first things I'm going to change about the way acid works, because it's honestly too obscure. It's too spoilery. So every acid attack can splash with acid. Melee is an extra 43. Ranged is 45. So it's a flat 20 damage at range, no matter who's using the acid attack. So it's a flat 20, well 45, so maximum 20, plus whatever damage the wand actually does. Which is that part is dependent on hit dice. And remember to multiply whatever it is by 2, because centaurs, well, centaurs are quick. Speed 15. With 4 hit dice. 4. Alright, so we can't be here. I'm very frustrated by what's happening right now. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I guess I'm happy that I have Rue. I probably wouldn't have picked anything for this situation over Ru, to be honest, since the auras can save my life despite whatever bullshit the game throws at me. Yeah, Lair will be easier. If we could get into Lair, I would say. But on the other hand, this character loses to Spiny Frogs right now. So I don't know. Let's get out of his line of sight. Stealth will kick in eventually. Should I have trained more stealth? I guess I probably should have. Yeah. It doesn't want to kick in. I could just go downstairs here, but if Joseph's there, I'm boned. I did sack skills. I am aware. Oops, didn't move quite right there. My God, could stealth just kick in, please? I know I don't have none. I have two pips. It's actually gaining ground on me because I keep moving wrong. Anytime I leave his line of sight, he has a chance to start wandering in a different direction. Shit, I did it again. I'm tempted to take this hatch. You know what we're going to do? Imagine if we had Inner Flame. How sick would that be? Can I get him with this? Probably not. Oh, dude, I can. It's poisoning him. If I could just get another one. Oh, he died from the poison. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get intelligence. I want these snakes ASAP. Also, let's learn Beastly Appendage. We now have the best combo in the game. That is Beastly Appendage plus Infusion. You can kill Orbs of Fire with that. I'm just kidding. Don't try that. That's the worst idea I've ever had in the history of my whole life. Don't try this at home. Okay, but yeah, that was outrageous. A single adder took him down with the poison. That's really cool. Sticks to snakes, balanced spell. Dude, three words: Acid Wand Centaur. Well, yeah, you can kill Orbs of Fire with those spells, but mainly yeah, right. Well, you don't need unarmed combat. You just need any good weapon, really. Go down into D9, or D8 rather. If the game has any mercy whatsoever, it's going to put Lair on this floor. I've got a white with a +5 halberd. He definitely has a pack with him. I may not have learned the whole pack. He only has 16 hit points, 8 damage. Halberd does 13, so 21 damage, and it was +5, so 26 damage. You just have him. All right, good. Don't you say D12 Lair to me? Don't you do that to me? I feel like we want to flame him because he can 3-shot me. How much damage did I say he could do? Yeah, it was 8 plus 13, 21, 20, 26 damage. 26 plus 26 is 52, which is less than all this, but I don't want to take the drain. I don't know. It's free damage. What's the chances? 70% to confuse. That's pretty good. Got him. Got him. Okay, good. Let's take this halberd. That's a really good weapon. Let's drop the spear. This is now our reach option, I suppose. XCOM 2 multiplayer is about as balanced as a jib with wand of scattershot. Dude, forget a jib, man. Centaur with acid wand. I can't believe that, man. You gotta sleep? Well, have a good night, Flood Killer. Thanks for coming by. This never ceases to amaze me. What I'm amazed at is the fact that I'm still alive, even though I've made a very significant misplay. Maybe 2 significant misplays if you want to count the auto-explorer. 95 damage a turn on D5, totally balanced. I've been talking about this for years, but these assholes just don't want to listen to me. You know, they've never been able to give me any kind of decent justification for why that's possible. You know, because I mean, they would never make, they would never create a monster that can iron shot for like 100 damage, and stick it on D5. They never do that. It would be indefensible. Well, that's the thing, and it's they put their egos above making a good game, and that's why I'm going to take the brand away from them by making a fork that's just better, you know, because they've sort of lost. I mean, I don't know. It's really wild to me. All right, here's another white. Let's just wait for him to notice us, because again, as Doesn't He said, they don't make noise. This one should be easier than the other one. He's got a halberd. You know, you're such a calm guy, and then in the same voice, we have Gandhi Hour, and you rant about the mature and good game-like decisions of the test. No, Centaur does not necessarily get 1 attack per turn. He is speed 15, so your average character is effectively speed 10. And for a monster, speed is both how fast they can act and how fast they can move. So if I'm understanding the formula right, if something's speed 15 and you're not hasted or anything, for every action you take, it can take 1.5 actions. Well, in my fork, Centaurs, for one thing, won't cheat. There's going to be reciprocity, or however you pronounce that, between Centaurs and monster Centaurs. So, you know, what is it? How do regular player Centaurs work? You know, you can move fast. You don't act fast. You shoot your arrow kind of fast if you train enough bows. But I mean, I don't see a good reason why Centaurs should be able to not just rapid fire arrow you from far away, but also like shoot wands at you just as fast. I mean, it's outrageous. So I'll keep them. I mean, the move speed alone would make them dangerous monsters, you know. So I'm fine with that. It just seems dumb to me that they can shoot fast too. It's a horrible oversight, really. And then you add you add that nonsense with the wands, and it just becomes insane. Like a child could see that there's something wrong with a monster being capable of doing 96 damage on D5. It's not possible for a character to survive that if they take it. Even a troll has less hit points than that on D5, probably. Fusing touch. Let's just go for the melee here. Worked out. It's NetHackism, all speeds in NetHack are attack and move, yeah. I didn't know that, but that's not surprising. Alright, things are really turning up for me. I just found a Wand of Enslave. 6 charges, not a ton, but that's a big boon, I have to say. Found digging as well, which potentially could be useful. Wow, it's a Centaur. Does he have a Wand of Acid? I feel like I have to check. Let's melee him down. If I sound salty, it's because I am. Just a little bit. Just a bit. Not too much. Yeah, nice emojis. That is 110% accurate. But hey, Alf gave me 1,000 bits. That's the saving grace of this stream. Let's put on Beastly Appendage. Oh, we got the horns. Sick. Don't die. I'll do my best, except hot diggity dog damn, we just got Erica. in the next 20 minutes. No promises if I keep getting crap like this. Alright, I think she does 45 damage, a little less. We have our poise, so the Bolt of Venom will do half to us, but the Mystic Blast can do its full 14, 28, 38, 42, 42 damage, almost 45. She can confuse me, she can slow me, she can invis, which of course I don't see invis. So we're going to take Doesn't-T's advice, we're going to exclude Harass, we're going to turn 360 degrees and Michael Jackson moonwalk away. Adios, amigo. So you still have your eye on her. Good advice. She could two-shot us is the thing. We don't want her to two-shot us. I tell you, with the spell power that we have now, I am tempted to make about 1 billion snakes and kill her. But she's got the invis, so killing her with snakes while she's invis, kind of painful. Let's put on Ring of Ice. Nice. I take it your sister's name is Erica. Apparently during the filming of the Firefly movie, they would just like yell at Summer Glau for anything that went wrong. Just like yell her name. Even if she had nothing to do with it. Okay, I'm auto-exploring here, but we should be okay with it. With that exclusion up, it shouldn't open any doors or anything, so it should be fine. Training only team moves to 10 for snakes. Man, I am... Well, first of all, Blade Hands is available, so if we could get that online, that'd be awesome. And also, I mean, yeah, you need to take that snake pill because we found an awful lot of arrows. And the snake pill is gonna be the saving grace of this horrible game. Also, confusing touch. That's okay. Nakamura's the changer. You should live up to your name. What am I changing exactly? Weirdly enough, we found another Wand of Digging. That's pretty uncommon, and I would have liked pretty much any other wand, but we have 28 charges of flame now. So, I mean, it might behoove me to train some more Evo. But yeah, I mean, snakes are going to be the thing that saves me in Lair. Change the bullshit in this game. That's the plan. The only reason the fork is a little delayed right now is because... well, Wesley, the artist, basically had a really horrible time moving, and so all of the stuff that he was working on is kind of delayed because he has to get... he had to spend a ton of time basically unscrewing the place that he moved into. I guess I could be working on other stuff related to the fork, but I mean, I don't want to make it public until the new branch is ready, and that needs art. So... okay, D8 did not have Lair, unfortunately. But as I take this snake pill, I should be able to save myself from anything in Lair if I actually get to it, you know. Can even kill spiny frogs with snakes. I am tempted to go back to, well, not to the grinder floor because there's that freaking centaur. But maybe to the Joseph floor, because with enough snakes we could kill him, and then we could get that sick +7 hunting sling, which of course would be quite nice. What's a fork? DCSS is an open source game. Therefore, basically I'd be taking the game and making my own version of it. Yeah, think of it like a road forking. They go their way, I go mine. But we still share the original road behind us. All right. Maybe I should have gone hexes to just get confused. Pretty good. But I'm pretty devoted to getting snakes to full power. The real question is, do I go to D9 or do I go to D7 and take out Joseph? D7 is reasonably clear as the thing. There he is. Crap. Going into the black. See, this is what I was talking about with bad positioning. Hey, Centaur. Please don't be a dead end. Glad I found that Centaur. That's more arrows. To be honest, I could... You want a comedy option, I could enslave the Centaur and use them against like the Acid Wand Centaur and use them against Grinder. I'd never in a million years try to do that because it's just, it could fail and end very badly, but... Nice. Hey, it's that crazy You've. I don't really need his cloak. It's just a +0 cloak. It's been a long time since I've even seen You've spawn. That's how you know you've got a fun game, I guess. Well, it's just too risky, Flood Killer. Alright. This is fine. He hits me. Going to do the math one more time, make sure I'm not screwing anything up. 15 plus 7 is 22, plus 9 is 31. He can do 31 damage to me. So we stay at full hit points, and we just run his ass out of bullets. It is an entertaining idea, and it's a good panic button if I were trapped in that situation. Don't auto-explore into CeCK. Oh my god. Don't even suggest such a thing. Hey, the temple. Temple spawned on D7. That's almost as late as it can possibly spawn. It's going to be a while till we eat, so let's get these rations. I see that 6 to snakes actually cost me spell hunger. Why don't we fix that? Why don't we train spellcasting? Because I have a good reason to train spellcasting anyway, for the mana, aka hit points. Mumo of OgNe? Well, considering that's not possible, the answer, I guess, is never. Just running him out of bullets. He got a really good hit there, almost max damage. Okay, come on, man. I can always AA if he's threatening to kill me in one hit. He's not out yet. He should be running low. Oh, he might be out. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. Because now we can do 15 plus quarterstaff, 25 damage. Get the touch on him. What is that? 60%. This little shit fails to get touched twice. Yeah, that would be unfortunate if I was playing B-Crawl, I guess. Oh, this is dangerous. This butterfly could get in my way. Wow, he got random energy. That's outrageous. That could have killed me. Now it can't. How much fun is human to play? Not really. I mean, it depends if you... Certain starts, it can be kind of fun. It's a nice, flat sort of baseline. It's not like super weak. It's just sort of mediocre. What's our attack speed? Oh, that's a good question. No, it's 1. It's speed 1. Our attack speed, speed 1. I made sure of that. We keep failing. We keep failing to cast Confusing Touch at... Okay, it's 47%, so that's, I guess, not that much of a surprise. Although even if he did get 2 attacks in a row, he couldn't kill us outright from that. Jesus, I want this butterfly to go away. Fail to cast Confusing Touch again. I could snake him, but... There, is he confused or just blinded? Gotta be shitting me with this. Okay, now he's confused. I'm gonna attack him. He actually can't kill me right now because he does 25 damage possible. Why not snakes? Because I'm trying to conserve arrows, and I know I don't need to use snakes in this situation. Can use some flame though. There we go. Hell yeah. Sticks to snakes, still has hunger. Keep training spellcasting. We're getting mana for our trouble. So this is interesting. Now we have the hunting sling. I'm happy the floor is clear, but it is a little awkward because this hand axe is vamp. So do I really want to swap? I mean, +5 versus +7, but it's ranged, you know. And it's not strength -5, so that's real helpful. I don't know, you guys. Don't know. I do have the halberd as well. That's a thing we could do. But, I mean, at this point, my axis is about the same as the halberd. Oh, you mean as like a... Ah, yeah, you mean as a swap to a main. Yeah, that's true. Having RF plus and MR plus is pretty nice, though, I'm not going to lie. I think you're right. I think we do that. Attack at 1.2 with the halberd, unfortunately. That's a bit of a problem. I can eat more rations and get the axe back on if I need to, but I think this should work. It should be okay. Probably. Do we have Tela? Yeah, we still have Tela. We probably have Blink in the inventory at this point. We have Ammo. That's important. I'm just taking stock on my consumables. We have Might. Going against higher armor guys still. Yeah, but we have Sticks to Snakes now. Really, really powerful. The base damage of the house. Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe, yeah. The biggest thing is the fact that I get the strength back. I just wish I attacked a little faster, that's all. Let's try all these weapons on. I knew one could be disto, and I would have been totally okay with it if it was. Train halberds at -2. I could. I think at this juncture we want to... Sticks to Snakes is going to save us in almost all situations, so we're going to do that. And then maybe some get hexes to like 2 as well. Although Confusing Touch is way more castable now that we have strength again. Whew, okay. D9 time. I could probably stop picking up bolts, but whatever. God damn it, dude. Two-headed ogre. Can he one-shot me? I'm sure he can. Yeah, he does 70-some damage. In before Erolcha with banishment. Well, that would be pretty unfortunate. I usually do value MR for that exact reason. But in this particular case, I just really want Sticks to Snakes to be reliably castable. The strength problem's really hurting me. Wow, okay. This is too ugly. What's behind door number 3? Seems okay so far. Do have digging, I should keep that in mind, and enslave. Even if I haven't trained very much in the way of evokes. Okay, perfect. Perfect place to use these guys. This thing will die to these. Cool. Probably shouldn't be meleeing this guy with a halberd. Damn it, dude. I'll take him up. A little risky. Yeah, I'm just too slow with this thing. Can I? Yeah, it swings at 1.3. The mace isn't good either. Damn, dude, I think I actually have to use the axe. Just for the fact that I attack at speed 1. Okay, I burn through rations, it sucks, but what am I going to do? We're not going to do any more silly swapping. Pull this thing up. Oops. No big deal. It's not past speed 10, so 12 plus 9 plus 9. So 21 plus 9 is 30, although it's actually way less than that because of GDR in the ring mail. Hunting sling is speed 1.2. That's true. I mean, I could just use that, but I mean, I think we're going to stick with the axe. Got to level 10. Sticks to Snakes, still not hungerless. There are just a lot of reasons to use this axe. Are you kidding me? Another digging? That's just weird. 3 digging we found. Telly, I like Telly. That'll give us 2 Telly, making this a slightly less miserable game. Let's grab it. Wow, okay, let's walk away. It's telling you to dig your own grave. It might be. Okay, you, my friend, you are going to get addered. You may not think you're going to get addered. You are going to get addered. Damn it. Doesn't want to get poisoned. Damn it. If I could just get flame on him. There we go, got him. That was worth the resources. We got a huge amount of experience off killing him. Sticks to snakes, almost hungerless. Take spellcasting to 7. Burned a lot of our arrows there, but it was to kill a 2-headed ogre, so. Are rings actually rings, or are they like bracelets? That's a good question. I guess they're like bracelets if you're a felid, right? $69 hit by, I know, right? That's a start. Also, we trained a little bit of hexes, so confusing touch is a bit more castable now. Well, maybe the rings interact badly with each other. That was the in-game explanation in Diablo, actually, for why you couldn't wear more than 2 rings. If you include toes. Oh shit. There's a priest. Fine, smite me. See if I care, bruh. Come on, man. Are you kidding me with this? There we go. It's slow, it's painstaking, but you know what? We're making progress, we're getting experience, and as long as that's happening, I'm happy. Still no hungerless sticks to snakes, so we'll take this to 8, I guess. Where's our earring slots? Okay. Alright, Manky. Oh, she's awake. I knew she'd eventually wake up. It's bullshit. But hey, that's a good reason to have the hand axe on. Rue is being stingy. Well, he needs both experience and exploration. But yeah, I mean, if we could get Apocalypse, we would win the game. Just play an Apocalypse run. Wouldn't that be something? Gosh, should I just try to kill her with snakes? I mean, I'd probably end up using all my damn arrows. I only have 61. I don't want to waste them. You know? She could just go invis, and then setting up the kill on her would be painful. On the other hand, 63 hit points is not that much. We took almost that much off with the ogre. Yes, D2 longbow on G and WC is awesome, and you can always just stop using it if you want, because you're a null. All right. Damn, dude. It's just ugly. It's actually hard to state how ugly this game has been. You know? I sure wish that Centaur had not picked up the acid. I mean, that is by far the worst thing. But I think we need to be on... No, the FoSk game was hilariously straightforward compared to this. But I mean, it could have been. Vinestalker's really bad, it's true, but... And I guess I wouldn't have had to worry about paralysis from Grinder, but if I had had the same set of enemies, I feel like the Formicid would have just as many troubles. His aptitudes would be a little better. He would have more hit points, but he wouldn't have the mana. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Well, walk away from... That's true. You know what? That was the start of all my troubles. I could have just smoothly, you know, strolled away Theresa May style, did a little dance while I was running off. Not even running, just like calmly walking. How long did I spend on this floor? Long enough that this dude's probably not here anymore? He could kill me. I don't think it's very likely that he's right there. He's not. Good. Bit of a dice roll, but one I basically had to make. Bad call, brothers. I'm a snake mage. That was perhaps a little wasteful, but I just can't fight orc warriors yet. Enchant armor. Boy, do we need help right now, so we do cloak immediately. Put on Ring of Ice. Take it off. Auto Explorer into Near Grinder into Centaur from opposite direction is around as bad as Acid 1 Centaur. Yeah. Wait, why would Formicid have died to Acid 1 Centaur? Oh, because I had to... No, I could have shafted. I would have shafted immediately. That would have been fine. Probably. I guess that's 2 turns, so he probably would have died, but... Then again, I was likely to die to it on this character. I spent just as much time for the teleport to kick in. Rue believes you are ready for another sacrifice. We could sacrifice Artifice right now, giving up 6 Enslaves, which is unfortunate. We could sack Resistance, but that gives us the same amount of Piety, and sort of puts us in a bad spot. Sacrifice Health, giving -5 AC. So we're going to sacrifice Artifice or Resistance, and I'm leaning towards Artifice. Because that's going to leave us with RC minus or RF minus, one of the two. Yeah, 5-star Piety is worth sack Artifice, because then I can just proceed. I do not have RC and RF at the same time, Perpetual Blurs, so that's auto-exploring into some bullshit could really kill me. We're sacking Artifice. I have Apocalypse now. Can drop all this bullshit. Enslave 6 is nice. Sack Resist is, it's pretty crazy, unless you have, if you found a Scarf of Resistance really early, then it's actually incredibly smart to sack Resist. But otherwise, you're probably out of your mind, especially on this dumb character. We are so much better off now, it's outrageous. APOC is going to let us survive most bad situations. Feel like I can go to sleep now. The other thing is, like with this extra piety, my auras are doing more. I can power leap to finish fights. I mean, I feel so much better. It's like I'm playing a real character, you guys. We also just found a buckler. Is the game like releasing its chokehold on my throat? I mean, am I allowed to breathe now? Will it let me? Maybe. Thank you, Flood Killer. Have a nice rest. Oh man, hungerless snakes now. We can turn off spellcasting train, nothing but shields. Yeah, nothing but shields. So much better off than we were just 5 seconds ago. Kinda crazy, actually. Got a few ants here. Just melee them. I have our poise. Whoa! Whoa! That's outrageous. This spoilery, dude. They always talk about spoilery vaults. I knew this vault had this, I just forgot, basically. But I mean, if I didn't... no, I recognized it. I just recognized it like a second too late. Just wasn't paying enough attention. Thankfully, we didn't get paralyzed, but if we had, well, we might not have died because of Rue. There were a lot of buzzing noises. Okay, fair enough. That's true. Although, all right, what do we do? Do we teleport? Do we APOC? I feel like we APOC. No, I feel like we teleport. That's good. Walk away. Didn't mean to auto-explore right into it. Haha! Enjoy my moccasin, bruh. How you like me now? Yeah, auto-exploring back was pretty stupid. Maybe I should take a break, you guys. Okay, I thought there was 2 Hornets, but he doesn't seem to be here, so... Wow, the reward is 4 rations. 3 ogres, a jib, Eustatio, and a water moccasin on D4. I think you wasted the telly. Well, what would you have done instead? Precious pizzas. I mean, anything else I did was risking... Well, APOC would have solved the problem, but that would have drained me really heavy. Walked right... No, I didn't walk right back to his face. I was still a couple tiles away from him. But I mean, yes, you're correct. I shouldn't have auto-explored. It's always 2 wasp. I guess the other one had already wandered around the floor. I just remembered I had killed him. Blink into snakes. What's this now? Oh, Rue blink. Well, there wasn't enough space really to blink away. I don't think. I was like, I look at the tiles. He was like right here, right? And I was, or no, he was right here, and I was here. So I guess I could have blinked here, but then, you know, he could just move and attack me because he's real fast. Either Teller or APOC felt like the only 2 moves there, and I don't want to have super heavy drain at the moment. By the way, really bad luck. Still no lair. A bit of a shame. What can you do, though? What can you do? All right, we'll go to D10. Hate being on D10. To the extent that we are going to go ahead and magic map and see if we can't rush into lair, and it's right there. D12 lair shitpost becoming a reality. It has to be on D11 if it's not on D10 or D9 or D8. D12 is the lowest orc can spawn. Looks like we got orc and lair on the same floor though. So let's try to reveal precious few tiles so we don't get shafted. Oh, it's Snorg! My big boy, my big buddy Snorg. Can we kill him without apocalypsing, ideally? I think I have to snake him to death. Dungeon boss. I'm not going to get into the lair without him stopping me. And I know I don't want his ass blocking the lair. So what do? I think he dies to snakes if I make enough of them, but you see we only have 42 left, and so that leaves me with precious few. I can jump over the plants technically. I could, but again, that wakes him up, and then I can't leave the lair at that point. Well, actually, that's really cute, come to think of it. Because if I go down at that point, I think I can like rest down in the lair if there's nothing there. And the plants will heal while I'm off floor, won't they? Plants heal, don't they? So, is that like 100% safe lair entrance at that point? Since nothing can follow me up? I don't think plants regen. Yeah, I don't think they do either. I think I just burn the snakes, honestly. Sadly. No, they won't die while you're off level. I can always APOC and it'll probably work out. I could just get a moccasin. Okay, we got memed pretty hard. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Fuck you, dude. Actually, you know what? Run away. Come this way. Yeah, we're good, we're good. This dude is gonna get memed harder than anybody's been memed in their entire life. Don't do this to me, come on. This will probably be okay. All right, immolation snakes, you know, that's my only MO, but I tell you that was a good use of it. Except I made a ton of noise. Value. Yeah. And we could have APOC'd as well. Not bad. I really badly dislike using Ru with Vine Stalkers since I'm forced to have G-Spirit, but nevertheless I think we'll be okay. I'm going to fight all this stuff. I should probably, you know what, I should probably go straight to the lair just to avoid an untimely shaft. Why don't we do that? This D4 has been a roller coaster of emotions. First time I'm getting destroyed by things. Kick all their asses. I found an Eco Temple, but it's a Jivia Eco Temple. So go Jivia, man. Yeah, draw out power is a mega heal, but it also means you can't APOC. I'm going to kill all these plants so that I'm not just trapped coming up here. Falcon of Disto, alright. We'll get him with ranged is what we'll do. And if not, I'll power leap him, which is pretty much guaranteed to kill him. And if it doesn't, it'll be a great meme. Not trapped. Actually, yeah, that's true. But if it's like a... Well, I was going to say if it's like a spiny frog, that wouldn't really get me away, but neither would walking at that point. Got the orc. Let's take our prize, which is a disto weapon. Use identify. Scroll, look for blinking. We found blinking. Very good. Actually, yeah, let's do this. That's virtually ideal, to be honest. There are legit reasons to go Jivia on a null wizard. It's a little awkward, I'm not going to lie, but... it's not terrible. You can get almost full piety like immediately. That's pretty nice. Why do we have to get such crappy snakes? This is a problem. I think I have to APOC, but I don't want to APOC in such a place because it'll draw so many things to this spot. Got to APOC. Let's go up. I didn't hear any shouts or anything. We're already back to yellow drain because spiny frogs are worth so much experience at this juncture, you know? Power leap kills the porcupine. Very good. It's not bad. Yeah, if you can get the piety high on GView, which you should be able to very quickly, the delete monster button is actually extremely strong in the early game, against uniques especially. And really, no matter what he does to your stats as a null, you'll... Son of a bitch. Got shafted. Magic map. The fun never ends on this character. I have just been training fighting. Maybe I should train a little more shields to have some drain insurance, you know? Although, honestly, really, I should be training dodging. I know that it's -3 aptitude, but even a few points would help. On the other hand, maybe I should train transmutation so I can actually get blade hands online. So many choices. So many choices. All of them kind of bad. Could do hexes and charms. Spectral weapon is almost online. I don't know. Don't know. Gels Gravitas. Possibly not a meme. No. Tell you what we do. So we get Petrify online. That's what we do. It's a metabolic inglatiation prod. I don't think so. We'll go and Petrify. That'll prepare us for stat form if we find it. If we don't, Petrify basically wins the game by itself. We'll start stabbing if we have to. But it'll at least get dudes off my back. Really? Really, wolves? It's okay though, because the auras are the defenses that I don't have. Also, I am going to take shields to 5, just as a little bit of draining insurance, you know? Got to be kidding me with this. You've got to be kidding me with this. I know it's not a very high chance, 5%, but going up. Did you know your stats are really bad? Well, I'm getting -5 strength from the hand axe, so yes, I am aware that my stats are really bad. Identify. What do we identify here? Probably a potion, Berserk Rage, Haste, that kind of thing. We have Blink and we have Telly, so other than Fear, which I'm not really likely to get. Okay, Cancellation, that's a good one. That'll help me against Petrify. Okay. Layer 1's done. What do you guys think? Should I take a break? Should this be it for the night? Is it hubris that I'm continuing on after such a harrowing Harrowing adventure. Hey, a broadaxe. I don't think we're going to end up in a broadaxe, but I'll grab it. Playing a bit sloppily more and more, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Final sacrifice, perhaps. Minus 10% MP, which will not take us to max piety. Sacrifice words, which will take us to max piety, but words is essentially insane, so we're not going to take that. Sacrifice I will take us to max piety. But you know I don't want to have that crap. I think we're going to sacrifice essence. We'll go for a couple of really easy, tiny, I mean that'll take away a little bit of my hit points, but not too many. Yeah, 3 hit points, that's fine. That's okay. No, I never sacrifice words. It's too dangerous. We'll take like a -2 dex or something next time, and like clockwork we'll have full piety probably. Where's your sense of adventure? I have a sense of not wanting to die. How about that? Hey, we just found Val Clutch. And animate dead. That's awesome. That's really good. I wish it was animate skeleton, but well, we're already learning Earth. No, Power Leap is awesome offensively. Should totally use it that way. Makes a lot of noise though, so try to pull things upstairs before you do it. Can petrify me, it's okay. Come on up. Animate Dead is better than Animate Skeleton, but it costs 4 mana instead of 1, and more importantly, it costs more, you know, you need more training in Necromancy to cast it, so our skills are really quite awful, considering we sacked skill. So you can imagine that that's probably not going to happen for me, you know. Hello, spiny frog. Okay, this is fine. Let's, I'm going to try this. I will APOC if I actually need to. Looks like I don't need to. I can finish him with Power Leap. Power Leap is beautiful because it is essentially guaranteed damage. So against something like a spiny frog, you obviously, well, you want to be able to finish him off reliably, you know. Does it bypass AC? That's a great question. I don't think so. After this floor, I'm going to be done. I can tell that I'm going to make really dumb mistakes if I keep this up. But the game, I wouldn't say that it's won, but it's way better than it used to be. I mean, I could still get shafted into like layer 6, and the character is fairly weak because it's a Skald. I can take out that Centaur with Rupak? I could, but why would I even subject myself to that, considering he can still do more damage to me than I have hit points in one turn? You know? There's no reason for me to go back there. The experience is negligible. I can't use the Acid Wand because I sacrificed Artifice, so where's the motivation, you know? Hey, 3 Berserk Rages. That's awesome. Okay. No helmet, gloves, or boots. Bro, we found a +6 ring of Amulet of Reflection at some point. It must have been on this floor. And we found a +3 ring of AC. Moving up in the world, that's awesome. It doesn't kill you when you're coming back from Zot and to get your revenge. I'll do it later. There's no reason for me to do it right at this exact moment. I will kill him though. I assure you. Okay, that's going to be it. I'll just leave myself on this floor. Really good at this point. I mean, once you get Ru to Apocalypse level, it's very hard to... It's hard to die unless things go really horribly. Now, we sacrificed Artifice, so things can go horribly a little easier on this character than some others. But APOC generally gets you out of it, and we have kind of a ghetto C-Blink, which is quite powerful, so for all intents and purposes, I mean, we should win this game. I can think of a few ways it could go wrong. It's going to go horribly for you with APOC before also. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't do anything. And then you're left feeling like you got memed on. But I'm feeling pretty good about the consumable situation, at least compared to before. We've got a Might, we've got Agility, we've got a Blinking. Blinking's huge. We've got Tele. I'd like to have more of all of those things, but you know what? I'll take what I can get after that early game. APOC Endless Cycle where you can't get all the drain off. That does happen. Hopefully that won't happen here. But we've got Sticks to Snakes. We've still got, how many arrows? Not too many, actually, 21, so that's a problem. But we're training Earth. We pretty much are about to have Petrify online. We may very well switch to a dagger and start stabbing. You know, this is really just meant to be like a stopgap on my way to staff form if I can find it. But at the same time, Petrify deals with really nasty things. Like a Spiny Frog, that's a repeatable way for me to sort of reset Spiny Frog fights. So if I could get that online before Lair's out, that'd be pretty sweet. Yes, I know I would get arrows if I killed that Centaur, but as long as I still have arrows, that's not something I even need to consider. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for lending me your spirit energy so I could survive that early game. Luckily, it worked out. But, put up with my shit posting. No, that's totally cool. Hey, you subscribed, so you get a pass. Anyway, yeah. Thanks again, but until next time, I am signing out.
Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.